Okay, let's move on now to the routing page in the general page tabs here in the center window. So we've gone through oscillator, key track filter, voicing, and now we're on to routing. We talked about routing a little bit in the beginning of the course when we talked about the signal flow. And so let's just revisit it again here to review. So you have your three oscillators here, as well as a noise and feedback generator. So some of these are clickable, including this letter B module here to the right of these audio signal generators. That B indicates which of these, if any, you want to send straight to the bypass section. So I can send oscillator 1, for example, straight to the bypass section, and you can see that's indicated by this orange line that jumps over here and goes straight to the EQ. Or I can have it be oscillator 2 or just the noise. Okay. That's how that works. Now, in conjunction with this bypass module, I have to select a bypass target selector over here. So by clicking these, I'm choosing at which point that sound that I'm just sending from bypass is going to be mixed back into the main signal. And I can say either after the amp and pan section, which would be here, and just come straight in, after FX1, FX2, or just straight into the EQ section. Okay. Similarly, you can also assign the position of the insert effects within signal flow by clicking on these INS1 and INS2 buttons. Remember, they can only be in one place, so you have to decide where you want those to be. Okay. And you cannot have insert 1 and insert 2 in the same position in the signal flow, but I could have, for example, insert 2 here and insert 1 over here. And just remember that where these are inserted in the chain will have a very large impact on the actual character of the sound that the insert is creating. And lastly, you have these feedback buttons. Okay, so only one of these can be selected as well. By clicking on these, you're telling Massive, okay, at this point in the signal, I want you to send it back to the feedback section, where then it will be, reintroduced back into the chain with a feedback saturation. Okay, so that's really the application for the routing page. It's just deciding if and where you want the bypass selectors to be, where you want the insert effects to be, and where you want the signal to send audio back to the feedback section. So play around with some of those different options, and we will see you in the next lecture.